Aiden Hutchinson going down, dude. That's gonna really fucking kill their defense. Like he was gonna be.
Let me rephrase.
Defensive player
I
of
think
the
they're
year
the best
again.
offense in football.
They
Right.
do have the best
That absolutely does kill their defense. But I don't think the Cowboys are as bad as just any old offense could have played them that way. You know, I mean, I don't think they're great. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, they got fucking worked by that offense, and you just really saw on display how many weapons that Lions team has. And they definitely really know how to use them, and they're still together as a team.
We're so dumb. We're so dumb. It's Jared Goff. To your the quarterback that was first team gave up on him.
Yeah,
he's the best.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I forgot about it. He was just like he's the prototype of it though, right? He was like first gen. You know, he's like the original alien.
He went to a Super Bowl with his team, or as you said, he attended a Super Bowl.
It's not even that bad for the other team, right? Because they got a Super Bowl out of the switch. You know, so it's like I don't know. Everybody won. That's cool. Good for him.
Goff's already been to a championship game.
But Goff is as far as like on the talent rankings, right? Like he's definitely like outplaying his talent level over the last few years, and like the way the offenses and the weapons that he has around him, right? Or do you actually think he's like a top 7 QB?
People put him in top 10. He's top 10.
Top 13.
Yeah, okay. I lean more with Mike. I don't want to go through right now because it'd be boring for the listeners, but I think I could think of 10 better QBs than Jared Goff. But yeah, people do put him top 10. I don't think it's crazy. If anyone puts him top 5, then like I don't want to talk to that person anymore.
We don't.
Yeah,
he's not top 5.
Yeah, we don't have.
Would you take him over Baker?
Yes,
or would
I
you
would take
over him?
I'd take him over Baker. Yeah, for sure.
I would definitely take Goff for sure. I don't mind Baker Mayfield. I feel like I sound super down on him. I like his like personality, I guess, but
I like his moxie. I like the shit that he's got going on.
But I can just like tell, that like those two. I think he might be like cock teasing a lot of Tampa Bay fans. You know, he gives me like Jay Cutler vibes in certain like areas that like freaks me out a little bit. You know, where I'm like, I don't know, he might take you to like the edge of the promised land and then just turn around and go home. Which hurt worse. That hurt worse. So yeah, I mean, good for them. Bucks are doing good. Lions look great. I do think that definitely sucks about their defense and one of the better rushers in the game. And I hope he gets well soon. Big divisional game against the Vikings. I'm hoping they hand them their first L because I need parity in that division to just sneak on through. Texans are looking the real deal. CJ Stroud's looking the real deal. Vikings, I think, are frauds. Lions are an NFC team. Vikings are an NFC team. 2 of the NFC North in the top 4. Texans and Chiefs AFC Championship game. I'm giving the Texans more of a chance than ever. I'm probably still sending the Chiefs to the Super Bowl, though. But they're looking good.
Yeah.
I wish one time we could send another team besides the Chiefs.
Me to look how they're looking. I mean, what's the guy's name you have, Mike? The wide receiver?
Pop Douglas?
More than that.
No, the guy on your fantasy team that's on the Texans, the giant man. Nico Collins.
Nico?
Yeah, Nico Collins.
Oh yeah.
That guy's a fucking beast. Tank Dell's your number 2 option. He's a fucking beast. Yeah. CJ Stroud looks the business. Looks the absolute business.
Remember, Stephon Diggs is
Nico's out now.
So Tank Dell can't be number 3.
Oh yeah, good point. That sucks. That really stinks. But they have Stephon Diggs, so it's fine. They're gonna be absolutely fine. They're 5-1. They're looking good. The loss to the Texans for the Bears doesn't look as bad the more they win. They're our only hope. They're our only hope in the AFC Championship game, unfortunately, for playing the game.
Just remember, though, TK, sorry to cut you off, but the last time a promising Houston Texan team walked into Arrowhead, Patrick Mahomes literally destabilized their franchise
honestly,
for 4 years.
They didn't go away. If you look at it in the grand scheme of things, they didn't go away for that long. They did not go away from that long.
4 years.
They're back now. They're back to seek revenge. You're right that he did absolutely ruin their franchise, but like, did he do that, or did he just expose? Maybe that's the wrong word, but expose Deshaun Watson.
That's the right word, I think.
Did they just expose Deshaun Watson for who he was, and then they went and really got their guy, and now they're back? I mean, we thought we were going to be talking about the Houston Texans for a decade after what happened to them. That's this God's honest truth. But here we are talking about the Houston Texans as the second best team in the AFC because that's what they look like. Do Do I think that they're going to beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game? If that was to happen tomorrow, do I think the Chiefs would still win? Yes. Is that annoying? Yes. Do I want them to three-peat? No. No, obviously not. Gross. But whoever the Bears see in the Super Bowl this year, I'm ready to take them on. It is what it is. The Vikings play the Lions. Again, this is why I think that the Vikings are fraudulent, because I know what your guys' answer is going to be. Tomorrow, despite injuries, Vikings play the Lions in the NFC Championship game. Who gets in?
Lions.
And yet, you have the fucking Vikings at number 2. When you know that they are not good. We are not doing fucking Sam Darnold revisionist history. I'm not doing it. He's not good. Actually, is it good for me if he's good? Because didn't he go to USC?
Yeah, it puts more clout on your quarterback.
Because everybody was like, nobody from UFC is going to be good. And then if they're both good, that would be good for me, I think. All right, yeah, Sam Darnold. Yes, I'm Team Sam Darnold. Let's go, Vikings. Vikings are doing.
Mark Sanchez went to 2 AFC title games, and he was from USC. So I'm not sure if that's the crux of your argument. It's not a good one.
You think Mark Sanchez was a good QB?
No, but he went to 2 AFC title games.
Great, that's cool. I'm glad he went there. I don't care about his geography. I don't care about his fucking QB record, and he's not good. He wasn't good. Come on, if one of those two guys was declared a good quarterback, they would be the first good quarterback from USC. I had to fucking listen to this all offseason about Caleb Williams, and all of a sudden,
Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer's a good quarterback.
Did he go to USC?
Borderline Hall of Famer.
Borderline Hall of Famer. Borderline Hall of Famer is a stretch. A sad case about his leg. I think is the maximum reach for Carson Palmer.
But no. Look what he did in Arizona. Like he had a great second half of his career after Oakland. He did fine. He's a borderline Hall of Famer.
What is a borderline Hall of Famer?
He might actually
what is a borderline Hall of Famer?
He's close.
How do you determine
it?
Someone that like maybe shouldn't get in, but you could kind of see like
there's a case, maybe. Yeah. I could see it.
If Caleb Williams has a Carson Palmer career, I should just fucking pack it in now. I should just fucking pack it in right this second. If Caleb Williams is going to be Carson Palmer, if that's his ceiling, I'm done. So if we can talk about Carson Palmer, he had his moments, but come on. Fine. We've done the game. We've done the power rankings. We've done the job. Gentlemen, thank you so much. I'm excited for another week of football. It's going to be a good one. They flex the Bears game next week to prime time.